Do you know what violence in the name of honor is? It includes different forms of violence. Physical violence that causes bodily harm, but also sexualized violence if an individual is not allowed to decide with whom they want to have sexual relationships with. Physical violence can go as far as honor killings. Psychological violence includes acts of insults and isolation, as well as temporary imprisonment or kidnapping and emotional blackmailing through statements like, "You will no longer be part of this family." Violence and social pressure allow dependency to be created and maintained by not allowing the pursuit of education or the generation of a personal source of income. In cases of violence in the name of honor, perpetrators often mention a supposed threat or violation of honor. In most cases, the families. In reality, it is not about honor but control, which means that those suffering under the control are not allowed to live a self-governed life with their own decisions. As an example, parents get to choose who their children get married to. Contact with others is controlled or forbidden. Certain clothing is forbidden, and one is not allowed to go out alone. Boys and men are expected to watch over the females in the family instead of living their own lives. This happens especially in patriarchal families that live by a certain honor codex. For example, in Layla and Armin's family. This is Layla and her brother Armin. Layla is 16 years old and is about to graduate from secondary school. She tells her parents of her wish to learn a trade and become a car mechanic. This is not acceptable for a girl. "What are you even thinking, telling us something like this?" says the father. "I think it's good that Layla wants to learn something," are her mother's thoughts. Layla's mother, however, is unable to share her thoughts because she is not allowed to contradict what her husband is saying. "But Dad," Layla tries to explain, but her father does not let her finish. He gets angry and accuses her of not acting like a woman is supposed to. "We will find you a good husband that is able to do all these things and will bring the money home." Layla's father threatens her with violence and threatens her to not let her out of the house anymore. Besides that, he orders his son, Armin, to guard his sister and discourage her from pursuing her dreams. Layla is unhappy and knows that her father is not just issuing empty threats. She no longer wants to comply. There are laws and rights that protect individuals from violence. The Constitution says, "All men are equal in front of the law, whether they are male or female, heterosexual or homosexual, Christian, Muslim, young or old. Everybody has the right to a self-governed life. This can lead to conflict within families. You do, however, have the choice and are able to get help. In urgent cases, especially with physical violence, dial 110 to call the police. The Youth Welfare Office helps with problems within families, talks to parents, and can house Layla outside of her family home, for example in a group home for adolescents. In school, you can talk to teachers and social workers in order to receive assistance. On the webpage Hessen-gegen-Ergewalt.de, there are efforts for expert advice that are available for the entire state of Hesse. The counseling can also be conducted anonymously or online and can be done in the company of a trusted friend. With this help, Layla and Armin can live a self-governed life. Layla can choose and exercise the profession that she chooses or even go to university. She can wear the clothes she likes and meet her friends if she desires to do so. Her brother will not have to constantly watch over and control what she does. Layla and Armin can be with whoever they choose to be with.